The double champion is here, flashing her gold collection.
Making her way to the ring, from Knoxville, Tennessee, the 24/7 champion, and one half of the women's tag team champions, Bianca Belair!
Guys, we talk so often about having a killer instinct, but this woman needs something even darker than that tonight.
Indeed, Michael, you need to tap into something sinister, something primal. You are essentially putting them inside the object of their demise.
Which begs the question, does this woman have the capacity to do just that tonight?
Six foot four, over 550 pounds.
And her opponent from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds, the multiversal infinite champion, Yokozuna!
We know this man will do anything to win. He will need to lean into that tonight in this casket match.
Indeed, you need to become your darkest, most evil self to succeed in a casket match. And he is more than ready to become that person tonight.
A very focused look on the face of Yokozuna right now, who no doubt is ready for battle.
I suggest Yoko's opponent take heed of the ominous warning, Bonsai.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
Imagine entering a battle where your destiny is tied to closing the top of a casket.
Think of the disdain you must clutch to for another individual where you have to get them in a closed casket.
It's what nightmares are made of. The images of you being put in a casket just replay in your mind on a loop.
Ah, just like that, bam, on top of the casket.
Dodges away.
Lands a timely reversal.
Oh my God. What now? Oh, a stop to the belly welly.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Fighting back with everything she has. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Caught in a bad spot.
Powerbomb onto the casket. My goodness.
Just a relentless assault from Yokozuna.
Bianca here in a disheartening position.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
No one wants to be inside of a casket before their time, but sometimes that's the way it is in this match.
It's bound to happen soon, but you can't let that scare you. Don't fear the actual casket. You don't have any reason to panic unless you find yourself in it.
Oh, what a chancery.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
And this one's taken to the outside. Oh. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Comes crashing down with a big-time splash.
Backdrop suplex.
That had to have taken an incredible amount of leverage to pull off on someone so much bigger.
Oh!
Clubbing blow.
She's been slowed down yet again.
You can see that look of fury in Yokozuna's eyes after that.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the cast.
Can they close the...
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And slides back into the ring. Countered right when it was needed. Getting back into the ring now. He's making his way to ringside now. Goodness! All of their mass being used. Boom! Uh-oh! She counters it.
Timed his defense perfectly.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Power slam.
Clubbing blow.
She escapes the attack.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Boom! Heads outside the ring.
Torture rack position. And
Oh, right to the eyes.
Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close the lid.
Doing their...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. He quickly slides into the ring. Bianca Belair pulling one out of Beth Phoenix's playbook with a glam slam.
That might be the prelude to Bianca ending things. No quarter being given by either competitor. You have to believe this one's going to be decided by the smallest of margins.
Oh, we've got... And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
He's taking on some damage at this point. German suplex.
Oh, this could be something. Ooh, nice hip drop. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Simple but effective leg drop.
Tremendous athleticism from Yokozuna.
Unique as they come, they broke the mold with him, Saxton. Say goodnight. KO'd.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
And some effective offense with that one.
And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Ooh, well measured.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Bianca's doing a good job staying attached to the competition.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing...
They did it! They survived for now!
Gotta be breathing a sigh of relief.
He gets into the ring.
Oh, clothesline.
Ooh. Great sequence of offense from Belair.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder him.
Clubbing forearm. Belair with a standing shooting star. Had it scouted and met with a back elbow. There's electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spark for one of these competitors?
Reverses the move into a DDT.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming. Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it.
KOD.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Trying to foot.
They survived.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
She's ready to take this match to the outside. What's he hoping to find down there?
It's like I always say, he who has the sledgehammer has the last laugh.
Stalling suplex.
And Yokozuna gets forced into the defensive.
Belair is absolutely relentless, no matter how deep into the match you get.
Drop kick. What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Sit out powerbomb.
And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
Bianca's at full throttle.
Oh!
Yoko says this one's over. Bonsai drop.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Oh no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They did it. They survived for now.
Gotta be breathing a sigh of relief.
She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. No! Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent.
What now? Stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury. Boom!
And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Bianca needs to figure things out. Oh, man!
Yoko says this one's over. Standing bonsai drop.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Decides to leave the confines of the ring. And saw what was coming there.
Bianca able to take a stand there.
Yeah, Bianca's survival instincts are taking over. Oh, face first with a waistlock takedown.
Oh, he had that scouted. Picked up and being carried around now.
Scoop slam.
Uh-oh.
High angle belly to back suplex.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. There's the takedown. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Narrowly escaping there.
The power of Bianca Belair.
K.O.D.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket. Elbow thrown, saying not today.
Drop of the leg.
Right to the leg.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
Fends it off. Good counter. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
The superstar's lifeless body just chucked into the casket. Close the lid.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. What a press
slam.
Bang!
From behind, back suplex. Going after the legs.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to... Here we go! Oh! Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark. Boom! Bianca Belair with the power.
KOD.
Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Oh, here's a reminder of the power of the EST.
With the Grand Slam.
Waistlock from behind.
Deadlift back suplex. Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Belair's making a statement.
Yoko says this one's over.
I hope you like pancakes. The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. Oh, God, right to the cranium.
She's able to evade.
Nice drop kick, so precise. Target acquired. This only ends one way. The EST hoists up her opponent with a KOD.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket. Boom! Ooh, man. Great ring awareness saved her. Clothesline!
And now thrown back into the ring. Ascending to the top rope.
Launching! Tossed into the casket!
It's about to get very dark in there. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And back into the ring she goes.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Sliding into the ring now. Ow!
And the EST reminding the world why she is the strongest. Look at this power from Bianca Belair. Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
What a win here in this casket match.
A petrifying final moments to this match. Watching someone struggle for their life.
Might as well stay in the casket and take a nap at this point.
Here we go, and one of these competitors is going to end up locked inside that casket.
You really got to hope neither athlete has claustrophobia, because there's not a whole lot of room in that pine box.
I think that's the least of their concerns, Saxton. This type of match can devolve into chaos real fast.
Ooh, elbow strike.
The arm getting pummeled.
Carefully measured knee drop.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Gets herself out of harm's way.
Nice scoop slam.
Uh-oh.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage. Oh, God, drilled right into the post.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
Get this back into the ring now. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. We know there are no rules. We know you have to incapacitate your opponent. But how do you battle with the casket so near?
You can't obsess over your own mortality. If you get distracted thinking about the great beyond, you'll find yourself in the back of a hearse by the end of the night.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Look at this. This can't be good.
Just dumping their opponent on top of the closed casket.
Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
And the EST got bested there.
Yokozuna's plan of domination is in full swing now.
Oh!
Oh, not today. Caught by surprise with the DDT.
Got them off their feet here.
Clearly targeting the shoulder. Big double axe handle. Oh, ouch.
And Bianca is failing to offer any resistance here.
Belair now just trying to survive.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
He's got a sledgehammer, and you better believe his opponent's name is all over it. Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart.
And Bianca Belair felt the pressure there.
Yokozuna making devastating use of his size and strength.
Nothing fancy there, spinning Uranagi.
Gets lifted into position. Oh, right out of the casket. That had to hurt.
Oh, my gosh.
Big splash.
Attacks like that are why Yokozuna elicits such fear in his opponents.
She had that scouted.
Come on, there's no fair play in that.
And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
Uh-oh, headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
Oh, predicted what was coming. Excellent opportunity for her to shift the momentum.
Maybe Belair's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Into the glam slam.
Big time maneuver coming from the EST.
Not looking good. in this position.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Aggressive display leaves Yokozuna reeling.
Belair held nothing back on that attack.
This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve to put the pedal to the metal.
Backdrop suplex.
Look at the power of Bianca Belair into the power slam.
Oh, man. Reversal. And that turns things around.
She knew how to evade that.
Oh, watch this power.
What a gut-wrench powerbomb.
And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
Power slam. Good night. Driven into the steel steps.
Ouch.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Yeah, the impressive athleticism of Bianca was in full effect there.
Bianca Belair. Kiss of death, the KOD.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
No way. Bianca's displaying dominance.
Let's see what Belair can do with the opportunity.
Oh, look at this. Oh, pump handle. Oh, gut buster. She's rummaging around under the ring here.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good. Oh! What a display of strength here. And I think we just might see. Yoko says this one's over.
Bonsai drop. The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. This arena is roaring.
I think the desk is shaking. I don't know what they're looking for here.
And now he may be planning to turn this match into his very own home run derby.
And Yokozuna finds himself on the receiving end again.
Still fighting.
The power of Bianca Belair. Cody!
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Catches the kick. Belly to belly.
Oh, that was impressive.
Totally helpless at the moment.
This superstar's lifeless body.
The destination has become extremely...
Trying to close the...
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
She's heading outside the ring now.
Getting out of harm's way.
Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first. And she anticipated what was coming.
German suplex.
down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Bianca is losing any remnants of control now.
Bianca unable to find breathing room.
Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well.
Big plans in mind for the EST.
On the top. What? From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes.
Leg drop. It's effective.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
That elbow looked like it hurt.
Setting up for something here. Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
She turns it around with the reversal. With a glam slam.
Oof. On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
Bianca Belair. Belair into a kiss of death.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
What's she looking for under the ring?
She's got the shovel now. Remind me to not get on her backside.
And my word, this has been a match for the ages.
This has been a monumental affair.
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Lift it up. What's next? Jump right into the casket. Shut the lid. Match will be...
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
No!
To the chest.
Escapes out of that attack.
Bianca Belair. The powerful
KOD! This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing. Bianca Belair deadlifting her opponent into a military press. This is amazing! Military press slam.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening. Ooh.
Fights back.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation. Hits the drop kick. Now the leverage in this match is in Bianca's favor.
Belair is showing no mercy.
The EST looking to secure the win.
And the KOD.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Slam!
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
The EST powering up her opponent.
KOD! The kiss of death!
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off.
One step ahead there.
Yokozuna's pushing back now.
It's time for Yokozuna to take advantage of the misstep and take command.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
Whip back into the ring. Ooh. Bianca is showing zero restraint.
Belair's making a statement.
Look at this strength. Look at this power slam.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Desperately trying to force the casket. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Goes under the ropes and into the ring. And an answer from her.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to close the lid.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
Denied with an elbow.
Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder him.
With the Grand Slam.
Bianca Belair, a powerful
KOD. Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
He's able to dodge out of the way. Sliding out of danger there.
And you can tell that she's really hurt. Yoko says this one's over.
Bonsai drop.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Powerbomb onto the casket. My goodness.
Bludgeoning them with that bat. Oh, just got hit by a flying bat without the wings. Oh, piercing the sternum.
And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Yokozuna is clearly in control. Oh, headbutt. Oh, my goodness. Belair hoisting up her opponent. We know what's next. KOD.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
No, get out of there.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
We have our brave winner in this grueling casket match.
I just can't think of anything more terrifying than having that casket lid shut on you.
Shut your eyes and you can get a good idea of the pitch black the loser of this match is experiencing right now.
There's the bell, and we're underway with one of the most unorthodox matches ever created.
No rules, no restraints, just one goal. Close that lid on your opponent and send them off to their final resting place.
Not a fate anyone takes lightly.
Oh! Sharp knee.
What are they doing here?
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here.
Hit drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Belly stop. Oh. Bianca is certainly fighting from behind now.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here.
Oh, right to the throat. Not a good spot to be in.
Dumped onto that casket.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Saw it coming, and counters it.
A string of counters.
Ooh.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Shades of the old EC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings.
Calculating the next move here. Oh, right out of the casket. That had to hurt. High level of offense on display from Yokozuna.
Yeah, Belair's struggling to find solution.
Any tips for keeping yourself out of that casket when you're competing in this kind of match, Corey?
Yeah, when you need to, run away. I'm not kidding. Keeping a healthy distance between you and your potential final resting place is the best thing you can do sometimes.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Oh, flapjack. Gosh,
Landing face first.
and Belair is being broken down.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
They may survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Uh-oh.
High angle belly to back suplex.
And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Bianca here in a disheartening position.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Oh, looks like she won't be gloating again anytime soon. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Big boot on the mark.
Arm wringer in control.
But this opponent still fighting back. Oh, man.
Being carried around now. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Stepping out of the ring here.
Oh, that's not the approach we expected to see, but the results speak for themselves.
Oh, he fends that off. Oh! And now now thrown back into the ring. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair. Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Huge boot.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Oh, kick right to the back.
And the EST reminding the world why she is the strongest.
Wow.
Outlanded.
Yokozuna's not looking as imposing or unstoppable after absorbing that attack.
Yeah, as Belair's clip.
Oh, this is one of the most incredible comebacks that I think I've ever witnessed. This
Very
is awesome.
impressive. You're absolutely right, Michael Cole. This is what you call stepping up in the moment.
Oh, what a quick answer. Just like that, she turned it around.
Oh, big boot.
Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Bianca's at full throttle. Reversed with a bulldog. Bianca managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, but Belair needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
Just power personified from Belair.
And goes back into the ring here. Bianca Belair. Belair into a kiss of death.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Oh no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
And she re-enters the ring.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Oh my God, a clothesline. A steady charge here from Belair.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Backfire into a DDT. Ooh. This is a situation you want to avoid. Down in the shoulder. Yoko says this one's over. Standing bonsai drop.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. She turns that attack away.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Yeah, Yokozuna is clearly in control.
That'll light up your chest.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Ooh.
What a face buster.
The power of Bianca Belair.
KOD. Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket. Ooh.
Bodies must be writhing in pain right now. The breaking point must be on the horizon.
But yet they continue forward, showing no desire to quit. Using the elbow to escape the attack. She dodges out of the way.
Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first. Boom! Turns that away.
jeopardizing position here.
Powerbomb onto the casket. My goodness. Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter. Boom!
German suplex. Moving into the ring. She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Leg drop. It's effective.
Yokozuna delivered that attack with pure annihilation in mind. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
Bianca Belair with the power. KOD. The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back.
Oof. Uh-oh.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around. Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Powerbomb!
We're about to see. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Yoko says this one's over.
Oh! Bullseye drop. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Leg drop.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason? Holy cow! That chair came in on them fast.
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
Miller.
Countering each other again.
Bustling up her opponent. You know what's next.
And the KOD. The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there is no better place to be than right here, right now.
Manages to reverse it. Up handle.
Not so fast. Reversed into the hip toss. Right to the side of the face.
Not looking good. In this position.
Dumped into the casket. Now slam the lid and this one's over.
Trying to close the lid. Trying. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Bianca telling her opponent, come get some.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Run! He's got a kendo stick.
pieces.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully. And she wisely heads back to the ring.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Down in a hurry.
A big splash.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
And there was some force on that move. Just a relentless assault from Yokozuna.
Yeah, Belair's struggling to find solution.
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills.
And the lid has been shut.
R.I.P.
Here is your winner, Yokozuna!
The casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
There was never going to be anything less than a grim ending to this one. When that casket's shut, it stays shut.
Being submerged in darkness changes the human soul. What's to become of them now is a mystery. It's simply up to fate.
No count out or disqualification in this one. The only way to win is to put your opponent in the casket and shut the lid. Pinfalls and submissions mean nothing.
Hard for the focus to not be on the casket because this environment is all about embracing chaos and horror. As her opponent down and all the weight down. Getting the upper hand by taking away your opponents.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
She fights back with the counter.
Like a brick wall running into you.
There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance. Maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to.
Oh, man.
High level of offense on display from Yokozuna.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
Really just laying it in.
Back into the ring here. Hoisted up high here.
Just dumping their opponent on top of the closed casket.
Oh, God.
Caught that. It reversed it. knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Lift it up. What's next? Oh, right onto the casket. That had to hurt. Boom!
And she just avoided some serious damage.
She reversed it.
Oh, man.
Gets lifted into position.
Driven down into the casket.
Trying to...
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Onto the back of the neck.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a wound.
Able to slip away.
Drop kick. They weren't expecting me on the receiving end of that. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
And a lift-up powerbomb.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
It looks like there's no fear in the eyes of Yokozuna's opponent now.
An incredibly confident attack there from Bianca Belair. That's Belair showing off just what it means to be the EST.
Emphatically staking her claim in the process.
Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the cast.
They did it! They survived for now!
You're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Heading to ringside now.
Strong takedown.
Yokozuna getting worked on right now.
Yokozuna needs to reassert himself.
The EST hoists up her opponent. KOD. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Standing moonsault gets all of it.
Oh. Oh, man, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam. And Yokozuna seems to be wavering after that.
Yeah, a strong assault coming from Bianca.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Yokozuna able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
But Yokozuna still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
Belair in full force here now.
Let's see what Belair can do with the opportunity.
This is why so many live in fear of Yokozuna. This is how he's dominated so many.
Countering that offense. We have seen such a physical match from these combatants, and the wear and tear is starting to show.
And now's the time where the smartest competitor needs to take advantage of the situation. Needs to figure out the quickest way to end this.
What a display of strength here.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
This looks like the setup, too. Ooh, nice hip drop.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Plummeting face first on top of the casket.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Belair now just trying to survive.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
That is an absolutely terrifying-looking shovel. Nothing golden about it.
He gets out of the way.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Down in a hurry. Going straight for the body. Doing a little more softening up of the torso area.
She manages to reverse. Bianca Belair. A powerful
KOD!
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. Uh-oh.
counters to gain the advantage.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Effective counter.
It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the willpower these superstars are. That may be the final blow that puts them in the casket.
No, get out of there.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
She's going under the ring now.
Looking like the newest prospect for the Rockford Peaches out here.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Power bomb right into the casket.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
And then they survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
She's choosing to leave the ring now.
Good defense there.
Driven face first. He counters with a great reversal.
Cutting off the offense with a nasty chop block.
Drops the leg.
Drop kick finds the spot.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up.
The power of Bianca Belair.
The EST with KOD. The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Bianca Belair, oh look at this, making it look easy, taking her time.
And then a power slam. Bianca's really getting the better of her opponent here.
Bianca's doing a good job staying attached to the competition.
Oh, it gets put into the barricade.
Oh, straight forearm.
Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed.
Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the...
Doing their best. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Oh, boy. Kendo stick in hand. Nefarious look in her eyes.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off. Yokozuna's pushing back now.
He's able to stop that onrush. Now looking to capitalize.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
Belair hoisting up her opponent. We know what's next.
County, kiss of death.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Oh my goodness, they're striking at will. On the German suplex.
Just launched.
She saw that coming.
Drop kick on target.
Ouch! Ooh, man! Gets out of the way of that one.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Oh, look! We're about to see it! With the glam slam. Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it.
KOD! This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing. Elbow on the spot.
Heading back into the ring now. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. Got them off their feet here.
Oh, someone call a dentist.
This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Can they close the casket? They didn't survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Looking to explore things ringside now. And what's he looking for here?
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
German suplex.
Down to opponent. And a double axe handle smash.
Fast movement gets her out of the way. Oh, man, right into the steel steps.
Big splash.
She countered that into her own offense.
Oh, man.
Bang, what a boot. What a counter. Oh, man, clocked with that shovel.
Oh, bashing their grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
From behind, back suplex.
Oh, what are they going to do? Oh, look at this. Look at this power.
No way.
Oh, straight forearm. And with every additional hit to the head, you wonder if he...
Bianca Belair with the power and the KOD.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Into the standing moonsault.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
The momentum shifted in Bianca's favor.
Bianca's keeping the pressure on.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Release back suplex. Ouch.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Big splash.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Totally helpless at the moment. Oh, bang! Face first. Yoko says this one's over.
Bonsai drop. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Uh-oh. Turning the tables.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Oh!
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it!
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Slamming the lid shut, and there's the winner!
What an unbelievable battle.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
Casket is sealed, and so is this match.
And losing a casket match means you are suffocating in that coffin. It has to be the worst feeling in the world.
There's only one way to win this match. Place your opponent in the casket, close the lid.
Which means anything goes, and you do whatever it takes to get the job done. But win or lose, a casket match is the type of thing that fundamentally changes a person.
The fact is definitely something to keep in mind as this thing gets underway.
Oh, God. Targeting the chest, very effective.
Lands the knee.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that. Grabbing a hold of the arm.
Oh, hip drop.
That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense.
Double axe handle finds the mark.
Momentum is really on Yokozuna's side.
Belair is not gauging the situation accurately.
Oh, Belair reminding us why she's the strongest. My goodness.
Look at this power from Bianca Belair.
If they didn't believe they were up against strength before, they certainly do now. A picture-perfect moonsault.
Dealing out some damage and looking good doing it.
Body on body with force. Nasty stop of the arm. Targeting the arm now. And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
Bianca's keeping the pressure on.
Dropping the elbow.
Oh! Corey, an important aspect of this casket match is going to be spatial awareness. You have to stay aware of where the casket is at all times.
Both so you can avoid getting sent into the casket, and so it's right where you need it when the opportunity presents itself.
She'll take things into the ring.
Hooking their opponent. Flat out power here. Just a stalling vertical suplex. And now showing off a bit.
Stalling suplex.
Belair now taking advantage of every opening.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
With a glam slam.
And Belair is making a statement right there about what happens when you go toe-to-toe with the best.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Leg drop.
Oh, what impact. That competitive streak of Belair getting challenged there.
Yokozuna's in-ring velocity was on full display there.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Beyond, oh, and he stops that offense.
Oh, a numbing blow to the chest.
Specifically targeting the leg.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Power bomb.
How in the world?
Oh, strong impact. Oh, she retaliates. Oh, no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over. Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Ooh, bad landing.
She's looking winded now.
Yeah, if there's one thing Yokozuna knows how to do, it's throw his weight around.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Indy counters. German suplex.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex. Tossed back into the ring.
Clearing off the announce table. This isn't going to end well.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Sliding back into the ring.
She continues to fight off her opponent.
Oh, what a response. Calculating the next move here.
Dumped onto the casket.
Not a good spot to be in.
Powerbomb onto the casket. My goodness.
Carefully measured knee drop.
That can make an opening for her. Into the glam slam.
The EST hoists up her opponent.
KOD. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Bianca Belair. KOD.
This has to be it.
They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Critical time in this matchup.
This is a time to dig.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
Oh, no, get out of there.
Can they close the cap? They did it! They survived for now!
Got to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Ring-shaking powerbomb.
She's in a very tough position.
I know she's tough, but even this is almost too much. And Yokozuna just taking this to the next level with that move. Just a dominating maneuver.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He's got the slugger in hand and is ready to go to work.
Jeez, it's like they're beating a dead horse. Oh, my goodness.
And this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Turned it around with a reversal. Uh-oh, headbutt. And Bianca is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah,
This could be big.
hip drop. The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd. Bam!
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Oh, look at this power.
This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
And a drop. Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Once more, setting it up.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Into the casket they go.
Oh no, rest in pieces. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponents.
They survived.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
She's bringing the fight outside.
Big time spine buster. Could lead to a big time win.
Into a barrel suplex.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Hoisted all the way up. KOD.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Listen to this place. It's electric. With a glam slam. Oh. He connects with a counter. Being carried around now. Dump right into the casket. Shut the lid. Matt.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? She's headed out of...
Say goodnight.
KOD! The kiss of
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
From the top, tumbling down.
Ooh, just relentless.
What a drop kick.
What a counter! And now he gets back into the ring. Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Bang! Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is...
And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
The casket has been closed, both literally and figuratively.
The things you have to do, the depths of your soul you need to dig into in order to win a casket match. I don't envy this superstar at all.
Here we go. One of these competitors is going to end up trapped inside that casket.
There's definitely an eerie feeling in the arena tonight. It's just metaphorical, but that casket seems to hold bigger implications for these two.
I don't think anyone wants to end up in a casket before their time.
Nasty kick.
Wards that off. What a response.
Oh, here we go. This is raw power. Way up and down hard.
That was incredible. That was inhuman. He answers right back.
Oh, hip drop onto the arm.
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Whoa! The height on the moonsault. And that is not supposed to look that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
And retaliates with a counter. Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup? What will give either superstar the edge to closing the casket lid?
It's all going to come down to who has the killer instinct. Who's willing to take a deep dive into a dark place? Sinister actions are the only way to survive. Look at this power from Bianca Belair.
I am struggling to make sense of the strength we just witnessed. Foot just stomping down. Belair no longer looking like the toughest around after absorbing that attack.
Yeah, any form of Yoko's offense is going to be very effective.
He's heading back to the ring.
Picked up and being carried around now.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
Into the ring again now. A quick reversal from her. Deadlift.
Kidding me.
Setting up for something here.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Oh, the heel hook. Stretch. Turns that in his favor.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Gets lifted into position. What a press slam. Counters. What a display of strength here. Slam down.
Clawing at the opponent's face.
What a nasty, nasty move. Boom. Oh, he saw it coming.
Whoa, using their body as an absolute weapon.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
He went fishing and reeled in a shovel. In this case, that's absolutely what he was hoping for.
Coming down hard with that shovel.
Able to save herself there.
Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
Just muscling up their opponent.
Way up and down hard. Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Whip back into the ring.
Brutal club. Check out this outrageous power from the EST Gorilla Press.
And now Bianca with a standing moonsault to perfection.
Boom.
Well-placed elbow drop. And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch. Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Doing their... And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. German suplex. Simple but effective leg drop.
That's the kind of cold-hearted offense that's made Yokozuna so feared.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
The steel chair. Never. Oh, could this be it?
Hip drop might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
How much longer can this really go on?
And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
Bianca Belair. Belair into a kiss of death.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
These competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell. Just looking for that window of opportunity.
And now might be the time to seize the moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on.
Military press slam.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Boom. Oh, man, targeting the leg. He avoids the contact. Oh, man.
And she's returning fire.
Oh, man, what a boot.
And Yokozuna has been taking hits after hits in this one.
A vulnerable-looking Yokozuna here.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Bianca thinking big. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Crushing them with the splash.
And this one could be moving to ringside. She's back in the ring now.
Oh, my God.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not.
They did it. They survived for now.
Got to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Coming back from the outside now.
Double chicken wing up and...
Oh, some Hall of Fame vibes. Glam slam. That's Bianca doing what she does.
Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it.
KOD.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
What a face buster.
Thinking of going high risk here.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse. On the top, double axe handle connects. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Whether he taps or not doesn't matter here. Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Nicely countered with a hard-hitting DDT. Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. Bianca Belair flexing her power. KOD.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
Finally, the carnage of this casket match has come to an end.
I can't imagine what's being felt inside that casket right now.
Shame, defeat, claustrophobia, just to name a few.
This is a match type that no sane superstar ever wants to go through. A casket match. Brutality, savagery, absolute terror. All of those are considered positive qualities to have in a match like this.
Anything goes, all in service of tossing your opponent into the casket and shutting the lid tight.
We could be witnessing someone's funeral tonight. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
What a way to get out of that one.
Knee right on target. Boom, right across the small of the back.
Solid contact across the chest. Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
And no two ways about it, that move was just dirty. And the EST got bested there.
You can't begin to counter out yet, though.
Yeah, still plenty of match left. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Being carried around now.
Just dumping their opponent on top of the closed casket.
Bianca is certainly fighting from behind now.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
She gets around the attack.
Oh, man.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Headbutt to the back of the neck. And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Bianca needs to figure things out.
Only the sickest superstars have ever actively wanted to be in a match like this, but once you are, you have to get into a dark mindset.
When it comes to a casket match, it all boils down to a matter of who can be the most sadistic superstar in the match. Losing this one can change you forever.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
And she quickly turned that around.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
And Belair is being broken down.
Yeah, Yokozuna is clearly in control. Just dumping their opponent on top of the closed casket.
Returning to the ring now. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Ooh. Like a brick wall running into you.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Bianca's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, but Belair needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one. Double chicken wing up and
with a glam slam.
The out-of-this-world athleticism of Bianca Belair is on display for the whole world to enjoy with that move.
Getting clubbed by the axe handle. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Ooh, topped with the suplex. Evasive maneuver.
Say goodnight.
Kiss of death, the KOD.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? And that definitely made solid impact.
Delivered into the barricade.
Bianca.
Uh-oh.
He's able to reverse it. Flapjack. Gosh, landing face first. Not sure how much more Bianca Belair can take.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Caught in a bad spot. My goodness! And then look at that! This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid. Doing their best.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Wow, what a clothesline. It's still going. Still executing. 3 in a row now. Their opponent stumbling into the corner.
Boom, right to the midsection. Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Oh my gosh. Stopped dead in their tracks.
The big man, Yokozuna. Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Big boot.
Oh no. Eyes on the target. Caught by the back of the elbow. Uh-oh.
High angle belly to back suplex.
You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left?
Oh,
can flatten you.
Once again, it's her torso area taking the punishment.
Yoko says this one's over.
Oh! A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Not looking good in this position.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid. But we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Back into the ring she comes.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that. Dominating shoulder tackle. Shot to the back.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner. Bianca Belair! KOD! Kiss of death!
Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. Into the standing moonsault.
Look at this. Snap suplex.
Check out the amazing feat of strength by the EST Gorilla Press Slam.
Into a moonsault. What a combo.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Can they close the casket? But the opponent...
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Oh, point of the elbow finds the mark.
Belair now taking advantage of every opening.
Yokozuna needs to reassert himself back in this match.
And Belair is giving every bit as good as she's gotten so far.
Bianca looking so impressive given what she's been through so far.
Scoop slam.
Oh, God. Setting up.
Hip drop.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Honing in on the arm.
Oh, driving the elbow. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Oh my God, a sledgehammer. This is going too far.
She managed to avoid that offense.
Bianca is losing any remnants of control now.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here.
Whip back into the ring.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Trying to close the lid, this is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human, that's ridiculous. And enters back into the ring. Now German suplex. And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room here.
Belair is not gauging the situation accurately.
Pinpointing the leg in the corner.
Ooh.
Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Yoko says this one's over.
I hope you like pancakes. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
And listen to this place. This is a situation you want to avoid. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Trying to force the casket close.
And then they survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And she's coming back to the ring now.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan.
An attack of monstrous proportions by Yokozuna.
Yoko says this one's over. Bonsai drop.
This has to be it. There's just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They make...
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, Yokozuna!
The chills begin to calm as the casket match has come to an end.
Being put down to your final resting place. Now the hearse is on the way and your flowers are being delivered.
One of the most infamous stipulations in all of WWE, this is a casket match. To win, you must lay your opponent into the casket and successfully close the lid on him.
You have to lay your opponent to rest, so to speak. No one's getting in that casket quietly. This match is going to be hard fought, hard won, and full of brutal attacks.
No DQ in this match, so these superstars are free to do whatever it takes to force their opponent into that casket. Right across the throat.
He knew what was coming there. Oh. Just like that, sent out of the ring. She's taking things to the floor here. Oh, he flips that around. Corey, this match is so twisted, it can make a competitor motionless. What's the game plan for a contest like this?
If you have a sadistic side, this is the night to bring it. Be the first to dissect your opponent. Make sure that you are the only person physically capable of shutting the lid on the casket. Oh no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And now he's back into the ring.
Big elbow.
she manages to reverse it.
Bianca able to take a stand there.
Maybe Belair's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Yeah, Belair's struggling to find solution. No, stalking here could be a prelude to something big.
This one's heading to the outside. Funky butt loving. He's got a baseball bat. And evades the attack. Ooh.
Big clothesline. Lift it up. What's next?
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Can they close?
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. Oof! Getting cooked out by surprise. Lands a body shot. Some Hall of Fame vibes. Glam slam.
This is what it means to...
The power of Bianca Belair.
KOD. Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
And a well-executed move we just saw there. Oh! Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Belair getting ready. Watch out! Oh, high impact. Goes right for the takedown. And he's absorbed some stiff offense already. Boom! Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission. Nice escape.
Bianca Belair, oh, look at this, making it look easy, taking her time.
Not a power slam. Great sequence of offense from Belair.
Bianca's doing a good job staying attached to the competition.
Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee. Fought back with a punch to the gut. Hoisted all the way up.
The EST with KOD.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Now bringing her fury to ringside.
Punch. Yokozuna getting worked on right now.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh.
Oh, right into a counter.
And he isn't looking healthy.
Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow.
They may survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket. No idea where this one's heading.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
He's got his hands on a sledgehammer. Total chaos is about to be unleashed.
Yoko says this one's over. Standing bonsai drop.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Tossed back into the ring.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. try and close.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
You have to sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of attrition. Ridiculous strength on the stalling suplex.
With the shovel, she has, without a doubt, become the most dangerous person in this place. Man. He dodges out of danger. Back elbow blows that one up. Belly to belly. Vicious. And he now slides back into the ring.
Can they close the
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this. Eludes the attack.
Backdrop suplex.
Carefully measured knee drop. Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that. Not a single person in this place is sitting down.
We might just be watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time here.
Are we about to...
A quick reversal from her.
Bianca's finally able to slow all that in.
The power of Bianca Belair.
The EST with KOD.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now. Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
Oh, a horrific crack in the back. Just a ghastly shot.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Bianca Belair taking a page out of the Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix's book into the Glam Slam.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is
From the top.
Look out below.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor.
Belair hoisting up her opponent. We know what's next.
Kiss of death, the KOD.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
The momentum shifted in Bianca's favor.
Belt muscling up her opponent. You know what's next.
KOD. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Looks like she's heading back into the ring.
Brought down with a neck breaker.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Yokozuna needs to reassert himself back in this match. Yokozuna able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Yeah, Yokozuna getting some newly determined focus.
Returning back to the ring. Placing her in the corner.
Yokozuna just manhandling his opponent. Big headbutt.
Oh, I
think we know what Yokozuna is thinking.
Up to the second rope. This is gonna be ugly.
Bullseye drop.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
This crowd is thunderous right now.
Who can blame them?
Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Oh, workplace knee right to the midsection. Ooh.
Flat out power. Wow. A deadlift military press.
Holy moly. Wow. Oh, Randy. Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
The casket has been closed, both literally and figuratively.
So many fears had to be overcome. The nightmares leading into this match. Maybe now the victor can actually rest easy.
Would certainly be resting easier than the loser.